All right, so there's a list of returning Pokemon in the DLC. Now, these were data mined. A lot of them I'm obviously very excited about, but we're going to be going through each and every level of them. That way we can talk about what feels like it's going to be good in the Legends of the AOU meta currently, and that's kind of the perspective we're going to be going from. So I'm very, very excited about. But what I'm most excited about when looking at this is that Clefable, Skarmory, your days are numbered. All right? Clef, Skarmory, you will not be on 30-40% of teams in the Legends of the AOU Petmod. I miss Crobat so much. But Crobat in itself is such a great stall breaker. I think one of the bigger things is going to be like Taunt Super Fang. Roost is just amazing. This set right here is going to be incredible, right? Just this. I also think because Skarmory and Clef are so good too, I also think you can get away with your Nasty Plot, Hurricane, Heat Wave, Sludge Bomb set. Unfortunately, Crobat is still relatively weak, even at +2, so it's not really picking up any KOs. But I actually think with a Life Orb would be nice. But I think the biggest one is going to be the Stall Breaker set with this, with Black Sludge for recovery. Infiltrator as well. I don't think it really needs to worry about being flinched. Maybe, is Black Sludge not in Legends EA? Okay, my bad. My bad, friend. Damn, haters. Didn't even know that. We got leftovers, though. You've just shut down Iron Press Skarmory. You've just shut down Clefable. You've shut down... You take a lot from, like, Rocky Helmets and stuff, but you've shut down them all. Max HP Chomp taking 84 to 100, though? That's not bad at all. Hold up. Modest is putting that in 90s. Yep, 93 to 109. That's not bad. So I think Crobat in general, just this and also just like packing even like the Poison Fang tech to have a 50% chance to poison stuff. You can obviously mix up. I also like the Heat Wave because obviously you're hitting Pokemon like Aegislash. This is nuking Garchomp as well. We just saw offensive Garchomp, and then we obviously have the Clef one as well. There's no Weather Rocks or a Jegbine. We really don't need any of those either, though. I feel like Crobat has like such a big place with that. What's next on this list? Prime up another guy. He not really doing much. Maybe you'll see some fun stuff. Like maybe you'll see a fun guy, right? But Primate doesn't really matter, right? Forget Primate. Primate's not a final evolution. This is the guy. Now, I'm very excited about this guy because it's not in a Terra metagame, right? It's not in a Terra metagame, which means that, in theory, Annihilate should not be banned. I think we'll get a lot of use of the sets that you see in Draft, like Scarf and Assault Vest, and obviously the bulk up set too. I think also Gunk Shot, Taunt, Rage Fist, Drain Punch, and CC would be really cool too. The reason I don't think this guy's going to be banned is while it does have really, you know, good defensive stats, you can't Terra Fairy to be pressured out of Dragon Tail Garchomp, and Rough Skin Rocky Helm is smoking you. You don't kill Aegislash with unboosted or even +1, and then it smokes you with Shadow Ball. There's Mega Delphox, which destroys you. Mega D-Knight's faster and has Air Slash as well. Floette and Float Eternal are all faster and killing you. Basically, the big thing about Ape is Ape was broken because of Rage Fist plus Terra, not just Rage Fist. Like, it was not just Rage Fist. It's the combination of Rage Fist plus the ability to live everything. Like, even like Glow King is going to take a neutral Rage Fist, Future Sight, and then Parting Shot out into whatever wants to come in. This is actually incredibly balanced of Amon, in my opinion. I think you might see Heavy Duty Boots sets with like Gunk Shot to weaken Clef and Taunt and stuff. I think you want to see AV. I think you'll still see Bulk Up, obviously, with like maybe Pyapa Berries or a Citrus or some type of berry, but way more. Defiance nice to punish like Defog, but even then, right, Skarmory will whirlwind you out and not take much from Drain, or it could be Brave Bird, or it could be Mega Skarmory and just Brave Bird you, Talonflame will Wisp you, and you can't really do much. Just even the Wrestler Chestle sets I think are worse in how good spikes are in this meta and how easy it is to status, especially with Unaware Clef as well. Final Gambit trade set will be really nice, especially with its base 110 HP. Like the big one is Garchomp has 108, right? So like you have more, so you can kill it. So you're basically guaranteed a kill in that regard. And I think this is a really good trade because Garchomp going down opens up a lot of physical mons in this tier. Opens up Drill. Opens up a lot of other ones. I actually can't wait to see how this mon works without Terra. As someone who's drafted it without Terra and used it quite a bit, it's not broken. It's just good. Ooh. Okay, I'm high-key excited about Sir Fetchington's. This is a good mon, man. Good morning. This is baby Phalanx. This is literally Phalanx with Scrappy. Let me tell you what you're going to do with this guy. That's all you're going to do. You're going to click close combat and you're going to two-shot Skarm. You're going to two-shot Spidef Clefable. You're going to ignore Intimidate and you're going to two-shot Gyarados. We're not talking about Megas. We're talking about returning Pokemon. Just show y'all some calcs. My boy Sir Fetch. This is going to be a really fun wall breaker. Aegislash dying in one is beautiful because of Scrappy. Like, it's so nice. You have knockoff for Glow King. This is going to be a really fun... I think another thing is going to be first impression, right? Because that lets you check Greninja. You're also going to check Mega Delphox with that too. And then your last move can really be anything. This is all you need personally. But obviously you can run things like Poison Jab if you really need to pick up a KO in front of Clefable. I think Poison Jab is a big one. You don't know how you feel about this mon? Let me show you some calcs to make you feel happy about this mon. Let's go ahead and put max HP Gyarados right here. All right, let's put max HP Gyarados. Let's see how much this close combat does. 51 to 60%. Who is tired of special defensive Gyarados? Can I introduce you to Scrappy Surfetched? Not caring about Intimidate and just smoking that mon. You tired of Skarmory? I got you, buddy. Can I introduce you to Close Combat? 56 to 66. Can I introduce you to Spadef Clefable? Y'all tired of Spadef Clefable running around in the tier? 54 to 64. You tired of Talonflame? Well, you're going to stay tired of Talonflame. I'm not going to lie. Because that mon's eating it. Well, this is bold Talonflame. They run speed. Honestly, you probably beat Talonflame 1v1. You probably beat Talonflame 1v1. Does it have Ice or Electric move for Gara Immense? Doesn't need an Ice or Electric move for Gara. You ignore Intimidate, so Gyarados you two-shot anyway. I think Poison Jab is fine for Oko and Clef. I think Brave Bird is good neutral, even though it's not stab or anything. It's just a good move. I think even Quick Attack has a spot as well. Really, really big. I don't think it's going to be the guy that you can just put on any team and not care about. But, like, it just doesn't care, man. I wonder how much max HP Annihilate takes. Bro, why Abe die? I cannot wait. This mon is going to be like a Loloac. Again, this is just a really fun wall breaker. What I like about the DLC bringing back new mons is that we're going to have options, right? Right now, you kind of feel limited in what you can use. But this guy feels good. First impression, CC just looks very good into everything. Honestly, put Facade last if you want to. And don't care about the burn from Talonflame. Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. Porygon, specifically regular Porygon 2 is going to be good for, because it is going to be Nat Dex Porygon. So we'll be able to Trick Room Teleport. So you'll see this guy on Trick Room 100%, right? Like Slowbro and Slowking can already do this, but there's no mon like Porygon, man. There's no mon. No Eviolite Mine potential. Look, you can try. I think the big thing about Porygon 2 is like the difference between it and Slowbro and them is that you don't have to fear Hoopa. Hoopa cannot kill you in one hit. Whereas the other guys have to fear Bandit Hoopa or Special Hoopa or anything like that. So Porygon being there is amazing. On the flip side as well, I think Porygon Z is going to be a fun wall breaker. The only mon that comes in on it is Cheetar and Hydra. And unless it's running the Life Dew set, it's easy to wear down Assault Vest Hisuian Gudra. I would run Download personally, I think. I think you want the special attack raise as often as you can, if you could try to get it, obviously, and you're also faster than Drill. These are the only two moves you really need. Low-key, I'm running this, and I'm running Hyper Beam. Maybe you run Thunderbolt just for Gyarados and Scarm, just Oko. I think Tri-Attack will two-shot Scarm anyway. Dark Pulse will smoke Age Slash and all that. Download Double Edge. Hey, I've ran it. Let's go for Pert first. I actually think regular Pert is going to be cool with the Flip Turn plus Rocks knockoff. Yeah, Damp Rock's not in the game either, right? Damp Rock's not in the game. Politoed, there's no point. I will say, one thing about Mega Pert is it's so bulky. It can definitely get away with some sort of Earthquake, Bulk Up, Liquidation set, right? Or even just Spadef Flip Turn. But why would I use my... Like, if it had Regenerator as an ability, I'd use it. But otherwise, why would I use this? I don't think you should use Manual Rain in a meta game where there is just, I don't know, no Damp Rock. You're setting up the Rain. That's turn number 5. You switch out, that's turn number 4. All right, enjoy your 3 turns. So let's talk about Sceptile. Nothing to activate on Burden. So I don't think regular Sceptile is good. I don't think like offensive Sceptile is that great either. It's a little bit too weak on the physical side to get through Spadef Clef, even with Iron Tail, Leaf Blade, whatever. And then has to worry about Team T-Waved. Mega Sceptile kind of feels weird too. It's fast though. Like being faster than Mega Greninja is cool. But does that warrant you using this mon? I don't know about that. At least has 0 switching. Scizor doesn't exist. Scizor, what? Scarm. Aegis Slash, Hydra, Spadef Gyarados taking 35 from that Leaf Storm, maybe 41 from that Leaf Storm, Talonflame. Like if you can get the plays right, maybe he could do something. You have the coverage, but I just don't think this is a Sceptile meta. And let me tell you something, these two are, no way these two last. I reckon Mega Blaziken is banned off rip. Yeah, I don't think Mega Blaziken is ever allowed. There might be a world where they allow regular Blaziken because Blaziken basically kills itself to be there, right? Like it's gonna end up cleaning itself with Flare Blitz. It probably has to run Thunder Punch or Stone Edge. It probably has to run that. You obviously need Protect as well. The problem is that this guy is, it's the same thing with regular Blaziken, right? This is why this set was ran in Gen 8 with like Rillaboom and stuff for the grassy terrain because it would stop it from killing itself. But I think it's just going to click CC and Wall Break, which is the big one, right? You protect, I think Protect Life Orb 3 attacks. The third attack being Thunder Punch or Stone Edge. Stone Edge if you want to nuke Talonflame. Thunder Punch if you really want to nuke Gyarados. Though I think Flare Blitz into Stone Edge would do enough to Spadef Gyarados, and offensive Gyarados definitely dies too. If I'm running Blaziken, I'm using it to kill because there's so much priority. There's Bandit Scizor, there's Aegis Slashes, Life Orb, Shadow Sneak, and things in the tier as well. So I'm just using it to nuke as much as I can. I don't think you can get Swords Dance sweeps. I think you use it to break. I feel like that's the best way to use it. Big Milo. Ugh. Well, it does have its legend. It has its Nat Dex move pool, so like it'll have Toxic plus Flip Turn, which is cool. I wouldn't say counters Alola Whack because it cannot come in on Shadow Bone twice and beat it 1v1. It will get 2 shot before it beats it. Oh, Joey, it can't use Toxic? It's Nat Dex, though. Legends ZA has Nat Dex. Can it not use Toxic? Or did they not give those guys back their Toxic? Oh, they didn't. They slashed Oh, okay. Then not having Toxic is big. Thank you, thank you. Okay, then if that's the case, then it'll be like Scald, Pays, Recover, and you might see Flip, Turn, or Ice Beam. Just standard out Milotic. This is okay. It's going to get knocked off, but its spreading burns is pretty big. Probably run a bit of speed from Age Slashes, which is what I do. I don't think you'd ever run AV on it. If you're going to run AV Detail on a Pokemon, you might as well run it on like Hydra. I think Haze plus Flip Turn into Faster Mon is usually better at heavy duty boots as well. Yeah, I think you go Beam versus Haze. I like Haze for Combine Clefs. I like Haze for SD Age Slash. I like Haze for Miracle can be an option too. Fizz Def just so it can attempt to check Starmie, even though Liquidation in the Z Hub, but it's going to hurt. Haze is cool for Nasty Plot Gren if you run Spadef. You can also run Alluring Voice too for Greninja. You can't really Mirror Coat Gren, which is a little bit unfortunate. All right, let's talk about the Lottie twins. The Lottie family is going to be broken. They're all going to be broken. Let me tell you something. These guys single-handedly deal with everything right now that pisses you off in Legends ZAOU. Latios, Luster Purges, Smoke, Spadef, Clef, Rumby1, has Aura Sphere for Bandit T-Tar, which KOs with Draco and Aura Sphere, KOs with Rocks and a little bit of Chip. Pursuit doesn't even matter though, because the Mega versions are so bulky. I don't think Pursuit actually matters too much in this case. We'll run some calcs real quick, but like, let me see how much zero bulk T-Tar takes. Because like, T-Tar is running offensive, right? If Rocks are up, Tyranitar can't take you on. So that's a pretty big one. And the thing about Pursuit is like, Pursuit can kill regular Lottie. I just think the big one is Luster Purge, Draco, Recover, and then either Mystical Fire or Aura Sphere. I like Aura Sphere. I like the KO on T-Tar. I also like hitting Gudra. Regular Latios, obviously Calm Mind can also be a thing. The big thing is as well is that like if you're running Calm Mind Lottie, so obviously +1 Latios KOs is T-Tar Aura Sphere, right? But then the big one is if you look at Crocodile, right? So Scarf's Crocodile, and we go to Mega Latios. Scarf Crocodile does not revenge kill, and Draco cooks Crocodile. But yeah, here's the thing: like Crocodile would have to start running Crunch, and Crunch doesn't even kill Lottie either. The Lotties might legitimately be too much for the tier. All of them. When I say all of them, specifically Latios, but I think Mega Lottie can do very similar too. I mean, Mega T-Tar could be cool, but I don't think it's like this Lottie's running no attack. Bro, why this Lottie's running no special attack? When it actually has special attack, like T-Tar can't come in. Would the Lotties bring back AV Sespidef T-Tar? They might have to. They might have to. Now, I will say that there are Pokemon like Golden Go and Melmetal coming back, right? So it's not like, oh my god, they win. But I think all of them are insanely strong. AV Melmetal can eat and then can smoke back with like Double Iron Bash and things like that, but not even because it just depends on the bulk. So I think all the Lotties are actually really, really, really strong. There's not really much to say about Kyogre, Primal Kyogre, Groudon, Primal Groudon, Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, right? Obviously, they're all good, and they're all uber. There's not much to say about those guys. The Rotom forms are probably... I don't have to talk about all the Rotom forms, because at the end of the day, they're all just Rotom. But the big ones are obviously Rotom Wash, or the big one is obviously Rotom Wash. And the other one is actually, besides Rotom Heat, I think Rotom Frost and Rotom Mow. Rotom Frost with Chilly Reception sounds kind of nasty. But Chilly Reception from Glow King sounds kind of nasty, or at least fun. Obviously, Rotom Wash is going to be the best one, right? There's not much to say about this guy. It's going to Wisp, Pain Split, and do its thing. It's going to say, F you, Sandrill, unless you're running Mold Breaker, F you, everything like that. There's nothing crazy that has to go with this. Just standard dot. The same set that's been crazy the entire time. My guy is back. You tired of all the clefs? You're tired of all the Skarmories running around? You tired of Age Slash? You hate Umbreon? You hate everybody? Can I introduce you to Missing Magma Storm? Can I introduce you to Missing Magma Storm with our GOAT? Magma Storm, Taunt, Heatran. Magma Storm, Taunt, Leftovers. Good old reliable Heatran. That guy is the king. I also like Wisp. Literally the ultimate stall breaker, because stall breakers are great because this guy is taunting and trapping you while doing 1,000,000,000% when it lands. So this is going to be amazing. Can the Lotties break this without having to run EQ? Combine Lottie with Psychic Noise will beat this if it has Side Noise plus literally anything else. Because your Side Noise, Taunt will eventually wear off. It can't beat you, and then you recover off when the Taunt there's, and you'll end up beating the 1v1. Slot Substitute over Willow to beat Garg. I kind of like that, though Garg might run EQ. This is the guy you need. You're tired of Clefables, you're tired of... You know what's crazy? You're tired of Clefables, tired of Skarmories. They're just going to run Heatran, Skarmory, Clefable. Maybe it's cool. Aura Sphere does a decent chunk, but they're going to be Spadef. This is a good Mon. Now, they got a nice little Honest Mon next. Obviously, in Legends ZAOU, we're talking about Sleep being banned, so I'm taking about it from that perspective, right? But this is another one where it says, This mon is not going to be broken because it's like max. It's Hydra, it's max speed up Clef, and there's like every mega that outspeeds it and cooks it. But it's going to be good. I think my favorite Rise set is going to be like heavy duty boots. I think this is going to be the best set. Like just knock to get rid of heavy duty boots leftovers, and then literally just spam Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse. This is actually with Terra Poison. We can't Terra obviously in this, but with Terra Poison, this is literally the stall breaker set. You can run Focus Blast if you want to, but I feel like knock plus Dark Pulse, knock Sludge Bomb, knock Ice Beam. Just spam it. I think Wisp actually has a space place too for like Scissors and stuff like that coming in as well. But I feel like that just does so much for the guy. All right, that whole row down there, Keldeo, Cobalion, Virizion, all of them, let's put them all together. One of these is not like the other. Unfortunately, Virizion, I don't think you're going to be very good, my friend. I don't think you're going to be great. Cobalion at least resists stuff. Virizion doesn't really have a purpose in this. Not at all. We'll get you out of here. Cobalion at least resists and has super effective moves on fairy types. So like, one of the ones that's coming to mind for me is like, I think Volt Switch is really cool too. But I also think the Iron Defense, Body Press, things like this have potential for sure. A lot of Mega Greninja now are running mixed physical as well because they smoke Clefables and Hydras with low kick and gunk shot. Iron Defense this at leftovers, really cool. Terrakion I think is going to be really nasty just with clicking its stabs. This is going to make Tank Chomp and that. I think Keldeo has to run Choice Specs. If it wants to put in work, it has to run Choice Specs. That's the only way. Hydro Pump Choice Specs is the only way it's going to be the Clefables running around. All these are going to be good though. Maybe this guy would Scarf. Yo, low key, if this guy keeps Rock Polish because of the Nat Dex moveset, there's a lot of potential here. I think you just click buttons with this guy. I literally will run 4 attacks. And one of them is to aim at a Lottie coming in. Ooh, we got Meloetta and Meloetta. Okay, so I'll talk about both of them. Okay, so this one is not going to be that great. The sleep spamming stuff is going to be cool. Obviously, if you can get into this form, the hardest thing is going to be getting into this form. If you can get into this form, it's awesome. Unfortunately, I know, I'm so happy for Crawlback coming. The unfortunate thing about this one is, and they need to buff this, that it doesn't change back when it switches. They need to buff it. Like, if it could change once and then come back, it'd be a good Pokemon. It's fast, it's strong, but the fact that every single time I bring it out, I have to keep trying to get it. The problem with screens don't last long because there's no light clay, right? However, this guy sounds pretty nice. Like Psyshock, and then either Shadow Ball or... Like, you kind of have to give up your Aegislash versus Tyranitar coverage. Actually, you'll be there's no reason. No, you don't care about Aegislash. You beat Aegislash unless it has Iron Head. You literally run this. This is fine. You also most likely always live. Let me see how much Clefable's Moonblast does to Meloetta. Oh, Moonblast is nothing. So you don't need that much. What is it? Is it just max HP? Okay, so as long as it's not running knockoff, at least 144 HP is what you need to be able to take on. I like Psyshock over Psychic, mainly because of the fact that Clefs are running Spadef. So if it's Unaware Clef, then you actually beat it with Psyshock. Because look how much your Psyshock's doing. Get rid of this Choice Mix. Low key, 112 special attack. You beat Clef out of soft bolts by doing 38 to 45%. So it's kind of up to you because it takes 2 Moonblasts to drop you. You're getting 2 leftovers turns. You're Psyshocking. I think Meloetta has potential. This can like sit up on Glow King. I wish Meloetta learned Draining Kiss. I would hella run that. That's a crazy move pool though. Okay, so this with a Nat Dex move pool is broken, right? It's kind of hard to justify this with Nat Dex move pool. Even with Heatran and stuff, like where are they going? I don't think it's getting Intrepid Sword, but I think it's crazy. Like I just run this plus Pursuit and I beat all my counters. They are the same Pokemon. Look at this. These guys are the same tier. They're both illegal. You see this? Basically both Ubers. Crab is cool for Trick Room as a fun Trick Room option. I think that's going to be it. You can attempt to run max speed and do similar to like Marowak. It does have insane attacks. Like with a Life Orb, you're 2-shotting everything. You can try. I mean, I definitely think this, you can smoke something with Ice Hammer. Like you're actually beating Skarmory and Clef in one. I don't know if you guys remember the Mega Drampa video where I just decided to give it timid max speed so he could actually pick up some KOs, which helped, right? So that this is kind of similar to that. This could definitely do something like that, but under Trick Room for sure. Anyway, Genesect, I feel like there's no way it's not broken. I don't know if they'll let it use Techno Blast plus the drives. I don't think the drives might be in the game. If the drives are in the game, it's super broken because then you just run the Water Drive for Heatran. I don't know, it might be too much. Like, who cares about Heatran too? You just run Choice Specs and you click with a download plus Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Big Golisopod. Yo, Greninjas beware. This is my guy. I'm excited about this guy. It's one of my favorite mons. As one of my favorite bug types. My favorite bug types are Golisopod, Arachnid, and Lokix. I know I have phenomenal taste. Thank you so much. Golisopod is goated. This guy's so cool. No emergency exit, exactly. No emergency exit in regular ZA. This guy's a real... Yo, if you're playing ZA ranked, this is your guy. Homie has such a good move pool. It's just the fact... You just don't get to see it so many turns. It gets spikes. It has Swords Dance and Bulk Up. Leech Life. Liquidation. Knock. It is so cool. However, we have Mimikyu. Mimikyu would be a nice little FU to offense at least. Without disguise in regular ZA for sure. In Legend ZA OU though, just a nice little anti. Like if you're running webs, this might actually be the mon you run. Though I think Gourgeist and Gengar kind of do it better right now. Gourgeist gets away with Willow better, but also checks Drill, whereas Gengar's obviously immediately stronger. So I feel like this might not see any play on even offense. You could see it for Trick Room though. I think Trick Room might be the big one because you're guaranteed to Trick Room up because of disguise. Like at Men's Orb, not that anybody's running taunt, but specifically for Trick Room, I think this can be cool. Forget the EV spread. All right, we have the Brokens. Literally the rest of this row is all amazing mons. Let's put them all. Yo, I love that this is the row of Brokens, and then look at the row right under it. Low key, we need Magearna in this. Low key, no Z-moves or nothing. Magearna's not as broken without Z-moves and without Terra. Not as broken. It's still hella broken, but we low key need AV Magearna back. I'm so tired of Greninja. We low key need this guy back. I think Spikes is gonna be crazy. I think the setup sets are really... Oh, Flash Cannon for sure. Scarf can be cool for surprise KOs on Garchomp. Specs is going to be amazing. This is like a perfect Pokemon. Perfect typing. Perfect Pokemon. Actually, I don't think that Iron Defense sets are as broken as they were. The Iron Defense Combine sets might not be as broken because of Mons like AG being able to run Sacred Sword, Mega Scarm eating and smoking through with Drill Run, Delphox, Excadrill being as good as it is, but you can run Iron. Like, I think Shift Gear 3 attacks is going to be amazing. Mag's amazing. Mag probably ends up getting banned from Legends ZAOU. I like AV for its utility because it's like Hood Drill, but it can Volt Switch out. But the Shift Gear looks disgusting. Low-key runs Shift Gear with a Life Orb, right? So you actually smoke Clef even if it's a bit F. Trick Room as well is amazing with Volt Switch. This, like every mon with Trick Room. Mag is broken. There's another mon that's just kind of stupid. Low-key? Is Fast Annihilate without Z-moves broken? Is Fast Annihilate without Z-moves slower than Greninja? Is it broken? Fast Annihilate was very disrespectful, by the way, because Annihilate's a great mon, but this mon came out first. I don't know, man. Is it broken? Well, you probably want Poltergeist in this meta over Spectral Thief. Technician only helps with Shadow Sneak, but that's big for like Delphox and stuff like that. This guy definitely broken. All right, banned. Regular Zeraora probably not broken because Garchomp, Crocodile are everywhere, and then there's gonna be Megalodis as well running around too. This guy's for sure gonna be legal for one day. For sure, I'm using them all as well. Just know day one, when I pull out with the Baxcalibur, it's gonna be Baxcalibur, Marshadow, Magearna, just all broken. Genesect, just all steel types and broken. I'm gonna fight one Delphox with Scarf, and it's gonna click Flamethrower. Regular Zeraora doesn't seem as crazy as obviously Mega. Mega looks pretty insane, but its speed tier is really nice for Gren. Actually, Zeraora is incredible. While it's going to struggle with Garchomp and like Scarf Drills and Chestnut and things like that, it's going to be definitely a staple mon, I think, in the Legends ZAOU Petmod. Obviously, Mega is going to be cool too. But let's see, Matt early today and well rested. Let's go. Homie should always, Boots was designed for, obviously there's Mega, but Boots were designed for this mon. Boots were literally designed for this mon. I like this. I think I like this because he's still stall break. No, you're faster than Gren. Gren's 421. This isn't speed type Gren. This is faster. I'm faster. Which is a big thing about it. Play Rough is definitely something there too. I think the problem with Play Rough is that like, so we just do this, right? This one's Adamant. Let's put Jolly. Tank Shop right here. Let's a little Play Rough. That Play Rough doing 32 to 38%. You are taking like 50% from this Play Rough. But I do think it's just nice in general. This guy. Oh my God, this guy. This is the FU every broken mon right now running around. Mr. Assault Vest, Mr. Choice Spin on Trick Room, Mr. Life Orb. I will say without Terra and the fact that both Skarmory, Heatran, and now Corviknight are going to be in the game. Is he gonna be banned by right away though? Let's take a look at Gen 8 OU where Melmetal is legal. The answers to Melmetal are Buzzwole, which we don't have, Corviknight, which we have, Ferrothorn, which we don't have, Garchomp, which we have, Heatran, which we have, Landorus, which we don't have, Zone, which we fucking should have. I don't know if it's auto banned. Zap, I don't even know. We have Volk as well, Pokeaim for sure. I don't know if Mel gets auto banned. It's gonna be tough to switch into, but Skarmory's on 30-40% of teams. We also have Slowbro in the game as well. Yeah, I don't think a regular Melmetal gets auto banned. We also have Drill, which can live non-choice ban double Iron Bashes. I think on Trick Room he's gonna be disgusting. Don't get me wrong. Vulcan Heatran, yeah, he gets burnt on Switch 100%. There's also Talonflame, right? Like Flame Body is rampant. Rocky Helmet gonna be there. I don't know. I don't think it's auto ban. It's definitely close, but I don't think it's auto ban. Protective Pad's in the game, but if you run Protective Pads, you're weaker though than choice ban. It does get EQ. I feel like both of the birds are just gonna Iron Defense body press. Trick Room looks incredibly viable right now. Like we got so many good Trick Room mons. like right now. We literally got so many good trigger mons. Corviknight Beam here is amazing. It's just Skarmory with U-turn. Does the exact same thing, right? It's literally the same thing. I don't run this plus Mega Skarmory. I think the big one is pressure. Like actually having the crazy ability of pressure versus Skarms aren't always use hazards. Sometimes they run Iron Defense, Body Press, Defog, Roost because they're sometimes packing them with Garchomps or they're packing them with like other mons that can get it up. I don't know. This guy's good into at least Mel. This guy's great into Drill. Spadef checks Floette and can pressure stall. It's just Corviknight, right? It's a good mon. It's just a good mon. Toxtricity is actually a pretty interesting one. I like that. I like the idea of Specs Toxtricity. Or even just like a Life Orb offensive one that doesn't care about Clef. I wonder if like a mixed set could deal with, how much does Specs do to Glow King? Are you Choice Specs? Yes, I am. Okay, so the fact that Specs two-shots this, the only mon that comes in on this is Hydra. If it's AV, it gets worn down. And if it's the leftover set, it's never... you probably beat it with Volt Switch into like Pursuit Mon though. Good wall breaker with Specs. Is it going to be a high tier Supermon? No. Is it going to be good into offense? Absolutely not. This is a bad mon in offense unless you shift gear. And if you're going to use shift gear on a mon, you're going to use it on Bagirna before it gets banned. But Specs into balances. Guys, these guys... Now, there's no terrain extender. So keep in mind there's no terrain extender. There's zero terrain extender. But for the 4 turns that Delphox and Alakazam are going to be in, it's going to be really nice clicking Expanding Force. The unfortunate thing, I think the thing that holding back in DD is the fact that there's no terrain extender in Legends ZA. There's not much for these guys. There's nothing really helping these guys right now, in my opinion. If there was terrain extender, different story. Way different story, but no. But I think Quillfish has a good, at least, resistances in this meta. And like the fact that you can come in on Glow King, you can come in on Clef to an extent, Umbreon to an extent is really nice. So for the bulky stuff, it's pretty cool. Also having Taunt is really nice too to stop Skarmory from doing anything. So I think Spike's Taunt poison move is going to be really cool. One thing about Garg in this is going to be the fact that it cannot change its typing. So it can't like flip the super effective, but there's nothing wrong with Salt Cure Recover. Like this is your bread and butter. Zero wrong with this. I think in a non-Tusk meta, I think one of the big things about Garg is that the fact that like Garchomp, Tank Chomp is everywhere and Golden Goat comes back. Yeah, with no Terra, I don't think Garg's going to be broken. Avalanche, it's probably better to have Ice Punch than Avalanche. But yeah, I don't know. This guy, like you can run Earthquake obviously as well. You're going to really have to deal with Garchomp before you use this mon. But I do think Curse is really still nasty. And Curse also, with recovers, will still be even underwear Clefable because you'll Salt Cure be chipping them down and then Earthquake spamming. That would be like something I would do with it. Well, a regular Hydro Pump from Grand won't kill from full, right? So you Salt Cure, and if you're doing a lot back, he's going to be annoying. I don't think he's broken. He's going to be annoying. I think he's very tame with his typing. Ooh, I'm excited about both of these. I'm excited about both Ceruledge and Armarouge. I think they're kind of crazy. So you got your Armor Cannon. Probably got your Aura Sphere. Probably run Psyshock for Spadef Clefable. Low key, forget Specs, forget all that. I'm running Life Orb faster than Adamant Dragonite. Low key, I'm running Life Orb, guys. Did you guys know Armarouge learns Lava Plume? I think that's pretty cool. Got cooked by Store Power Armarouge. That one's really fun. I think Iron Defense Store Power still has a spot with Store Power plus Aura Sphere, but you have to be really careful because you can't tear out of it. Why wouldn't it? Because a lot of Pokemon don't get Lava Plume. Armarouge is really strong in the Clef too, yeah. Literally, if you get rid of Gren, you kind of smoke. And then Ceruledge just offensively, Ceruledge looks insane, but like it's always looked good, right? Offensively, this guy's crazy. This guy is the Smoke Skarmory, Smoke Clefable, Smoke Umbreon coming on Scizor. You already remember must be because of Golden Go. This literally beats all the guys you hate. Exactly. This beats the guys you hate in the meta. So like these two are really cool. This one is less likely to be Pursuit Trap than this one because this one can't KO T-Tar, but this one will. I don't know about smoking Umbreon. It beats it. Umbreon runs Spadef right now, but plus 2 CC smokes it. Do you think Choice Spam and Boss Stiff with Stakeout has a place right now? If you switch in Skarmory, you get smoked. Yeah, you guys want to see the calc on Spadef Clefable, which is the one that's being run. Hey, yo. Hey, hold up. My homie might have a spot. Hold up. My boy might have a spot. Why does that kill? Yo, I might have a spot. I'm putting Wild Charge on 100% because if I can hit Skarmory and hit Clefable, wait. Would you say that Legends ZA and Arceus are worth checking out? Yes, he is fun. Guys, why does Clef die upon switching? Hold up. It might be time to run my Boss Stiff. How much Tank Chomp? With what? Ice Fang? Ice Fang kills. Hey, yo. 108 to 127. Yo, guys, we are Mabostiffing up. We are using Mabostiff. You just got to get every play right. All right. We also have Tinkaton. I think Tinkaton is really cool. This is another FU to all the fat, but also really good on the fat. Like Gigaton Knock Encore is really strong. This is really good into all the annoying mons running around right now. Spadef is also cool into Greninja because it probably lives a hit. Just being able to knock and get up hazards and basically get passive damage is going to be what Tinkaton does. Kind of similar to what it does in the standard tier. I think Swords Dance also has potential. Cyclizar is really interesting. because I might run offensive spin. Just use it to cook Garchomp, cook everything. It also has Ice Spinner too, but use it to like cook Garchomp and cook everybody. Cook what's it called as well? Cook Magearna and stuff with Overheat. That sounds fun. It does get U-turn. Yeah, I think on AV you can run a U-turn, or Heavy Duty Boots you can run a U-turn. I was just thinking about like outside of the box, like what could work right now into the current meta of Legends ZAOU. So something like this would be fun. The GOAT is here. Now the GOAT can't terrestrialize. No red card either. I'm not using this with Sash when Glow King's on every team. I'm gonna be real, guys. This is a set I'm running. This is a set I'm running. I'm so serious right now. I am literally running choice specs and I'm cooking power gem. Literally what I'm running. I'm running specs and I'm trying to use it. The fact that I can't use Meteor Beam sucks because this game would be a good breaker. If you're non-choiced, if you're non+1, you're not 2KOing Slow King. I think it's gonna catch people off guard that way too. I think offensive is the way to do it. You could try Sash lead, but like Sash lead into the Nat Dex version of Defog and all that stuff doesn't look good. The fact that Glow King is there, like, I don't think it looks good. I don't think Sash lead looks good. We get the Dondozo, nice stall. Yo, let me tell you something. These Grens and stuff, these Delphoxes, Big Man, literally Big Man is back. That's the way I say it. Big Man is back. Big Man is absolutely back. Curse looks really good. Curse looks really, really good. I wonder how much you take from Greninja. Life Orb Dark Pulse does 26 to 31. That's crazy weak. All right, what about Mega Greninja? 25 to 29. Let's go. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the guy. They are not ready for him. Obviously, if there were doubles in this, Tatsugiri would be cool too, but there's not, so. We know Bax is going to be good with or without Mega, right? There's just no way it could be bad. There's no loaded dice in the game, right? Damn. They got to put loaded dice in the game, bro. Bax is bulky enough to eat Clefable, so we don't have to worry. Swords Dance is cool. Ice Shard. I think Dragon Dance is cool. Scizor and Skarmory are everywhere, so you really have to be careful. That is true. And Zia all multi-hit 5 times. You're absolutely right. I'm going to go out on a limb and say regular Baxcalibur without Terra is definitely not broken. I think Ice Hammer Bax would be banned on like Bandit. Would be worth on Bandit. Oh, on Bandit for sure. Ice Hammer would be worth it. That shit 2-shots everything. Dude, what are they going to do with these mega stats? Like, how much more attack are you going to be getting? Yeah, if we're looking at the current metagame, you're not KOing Shuka H slash, which everybody's running. And H slash KOs you back. If it's Fizz Def, Unaware Clef, you're smoked. You have Glaive Rushes. I don't know why I didn't put Glaive Rush. Excuse me. Umbreon Foul Plays. Into everything else, though, you're good. You're just not good into Skarm or Scizor or Mega Skarm. Because Dragon Dance is only going to be good into offense. And the problem is offense is still running Scizor or Aegislash, right? So you're not going to be that great there. I think that you kind of need the... This guy needs Terra. This is how I feel about Baxcalibur in draft, right? With Terra, it's absolutely broken. Without Terra, it's... I don't know. Low-key, I'm going to be real, guys. I think setup might be bad on Bax in the current Legends ZAOU for regular Bax. Obviously, Mega Bax has no choice. And Choice Band might be the play. What's stopping me from clicking Choice Band Icicle Crash? Currently, right? What is stopping me from clicking Choice Band? Like, I think Banded might be the best way to use Bax right now. Because the only way to get value out of it where you don't have to worry about like opponent pivoting into Aegislash, opponent pivoting into Scizor, opponent pivoting into Skarm. Yeah, CC from anything, right? But if you're fighting balance, not everything's gonna hit you with CC. But like this guy comes in pretty easily on Chilly Reception from Glow King, which gives you a defense raise too. You could probably run Ice Body over Thermal Exchange, to be honest. There's not really many fire moves. I mean, you can come in on Flamethrower from Pokeaim, but it's mainly running Steam Eruption. Obviously, you don't have to worry about burn because of Thermal. I feel like this isn't going to be doing too much for you, man. I think it's just Banded. I feel like Banded Crash is good, though. Damn, Adamant doesn't even... Damn. Well, with Rocks up... Hold up. Guaranteed 3 KO even with Rocks on both sides. 11% chance to 2 KO off the Stealth Rock. Nothing. That's not taking into account the 30% flinch chance and my agency. I don't know. I still think Bandit is like the best. Why is Outrage ran over Glaive Rush? That's crazy. I guess it is 1v1, so you don't want to get the double damage on you. That makes sense. But the piece de resistance, the GOAT that came back, Golden Go. Finally. Let me tell you guys something. Are you tired of knockoff, Heavy Slam, Thunderbolt, Life Dew, Goodra? Are you tired of Clefable? You tired of Skarmory? You tired of Floette, Mega, Gorgeist, Scizor, Tyranitar? Let me introduce you to Nasty Plot Golden Go. This is the I'm actually so excited, guys. I don't know if you can't tell, but like the metagame for Legends ZAOE is going to go from you're seeing the same thing. Also, Cobra Berry. The metagame for, I think you almost always run Cobra. You're always being checked by Greninja, and it lets you ignore Pursuit from Scarf, Crocodile. You have stuff to worry about Earthquake. So Sugar Berry might actually have a place too because of Extra Joe. Sugar might actually be better as well if you run like Spadef. Then you still have to land Focus Blast. But like the metagame is gonna go is gonna change so much. It's gonna go from the meta where, oh my god, this is here every single time, I can't beat fat, into you're absolutely beating all the fat as well. There's gonna be Annihilate, there's gonna be Magirna. We're gonna have all these guys that are actually doing so much work right now. Offensive Nasty Plot, great on webs, no more defogging. Spike Stack is actually gonna be crazy too. I don't think it's gonna be, Spike Stack is gonna be as crazy as it is in OU because you can't Terra out. You're not gonna be able to Terra out and save Golden Gold like that. So Golden Gold is gonna be a little bit more tame. There's no Z moves. It's not even like Nat Dex. There is Pursuit in this meta. And yeah, Gold is perfect, man. Even without Terra. I'm excited too because Golden Gold is going to be honest in this metagame. And I say that compared to National Dex because National Dex lets you run it with Z moves. Whereas that's dishonest as hell. Whereas in this, homie's going to actually be doing massive damage, going to be breaking through everything. Doesn't care about Umbreon, doesn't care about any defensive mon. Gudras will probably have to go back to running Earthquake as well in their sets, or at least Flamethrower in their sets too. Lottie definitely can beat this. Also, the fact that Garg is never beating this mon is so funny. I feel bad for Garg. Also, I think another thing that's really cool is the Trick Scarf set, but with Nasty Plot Recover. Just mono Shadow Ball as well. Or just Trick Recover 2 attacks. It just has so much potential that, like, what are they supposed to do? Like, this guy is good, man. Aegislash is already good as hell in the meta as well, right? And now we got, I mean, Aegislash can remix and runs physical setup as well, but like, I just like a Pokemon that blanks Skarmory. But then Mega Skarmory can still smoke this. Okay, so obviously we know Drillbun smokes you, right? But you guys want to see how much Brave Bird does? Let's see. Hey, yo, calm down, bro. Why am I typing not saving me? Dude, Mega Skarmory is so crazy. Yep, that's his biggest thing, Noobish. Oh my God. Why does +2 Brave Bird Oko Gold? Why is it if I'm running max HP Gold, this kills me with Spike most of the time? That's actually crazy. Actually insane. But yeah, I think this is going to be the biggest blessing. But just a little recap. Best mons for the meta are obviously going to be Annihilate. Annihilate is going to be pretty tame without Terra. I think Blazing is going to be a great breaker. The Lotties, all the Lotties seem pretty broken / top tier, in my opinion. Rotom Wash, obviously amazing, just being able to sit on Skarm. Choice Band Golurk seems to have a really cool place next, as well as Choice Band Sir Fetchingtons. I think Crobat as well as a Stall Breaker is really cool. All the horses are really good, the Swords of Justice, whatever, except for Rizion. Genesect obviously seems top tier. Goliathpod, if they give it a fake ability in the Legend ZA, that mon seems top tier. Magirna, Marshadow, Zeraora, Melmetal, Corviknight, all amazing. Garg seems like it has a place. I don't know if it's broken. I know it's not broken. I don't know if it's good, but it definitely has a place. No Terra is big. Armarouge and Ceruledge look insane. Tinkaton looks incredible. Glim is okay. No Eject Bind and no Power Herb really hurt it. Golden Gold's phenomenal. Dondo's is phenomenal. Annihilate's phenomenal. Choice Band Baxcalibur has a place for sure. Choice Band Flamigo, I think, also has a place, potentially. Cyclizar as an offensive spinner. Tinkaton, I don't know if I mentioned Tinkaton. And then I'm trying to see if there's anything else that, like, immediately. Overcoat looks decent. Milotic looks okay with Haze and Scald and Ice Beam. And Porygon looks cool like a breaker. I think that's the big thing. Like Heatran as well as top tier, as well as Darkrai. Okay, I'm gonna put top 5 that not including mons, everything will be banned. Golden Gold, Annihilate. Magum 50-50 on it being broken, like broken ban worthy. So Golden Gold, Annihilate, Magirna, Heatran, Megalotti, probably my top. Melmetal, I'm still 50-50 on that one as well, if it will get banned or not. I think we actually have, I think Trick Room's gonna be disgusting, but I think between like Slowbro and Skarm and stuff, like Melmetal's not gonna be broken. I think Melmetal combined with like Marowak and Mega Mawile and stuff like that's gonna make it crazy. Before it got banned from Trick Room when because of Terra. And the original gen, it actually got banned in general, which was interesting. So maybe it will get banned. Who knows? What do you guys think? What are your top 5s coming back?